If you've ever had your fishing knot fail while you were fighting a fish, or you just tied on that brand new $80 glide bait and lost it on the first cast, 9 times out of 10 it's not you and it's not the gear. Usually it's the knot. I'm going to show you 4 knots to help avoid that, catch you more fish, and save you a ton of money on glide baits. The first knot we're going to do is called the uni knot. It's very versatile, can tie hooks or connect lines, and is strong and reliable. You're going to start by taking the line and putting it through the eye of the hook. Then you're going to want to go ahead and pinch the main line and the tag line with your fingers, while taking the tag line and looping it back on top of the main line and the tag line just like this. Use your middle finger to go in the loop to hold it just like that. Then you'll start making your wraps, about 7 to 9. After your wraps are done, it'll look like this. Then you're going to pull your main line and your tag line till it cinches down on top of each other above the hook in a knot just like this. Take your main line, pull it all the way down to your hook as tight as you can, and there you go. Perfect uni knot. This next knot has 2 variations. It's the clinch knot and the improved clinch knot. The clinch knot is known to fail, so I'm going to show you guys the improved clinch knot. Start by putting your line through the eye of your hook, then put your middle finger right above the hook into the loop like this, and start making your twist. You can make as many wraps as you want. I prefer to do about 8 to 10. After you have all your wraps, you're going to take your tag in and stick it through the hole that you made with your middle finger, just like this. Go ahead and lubricate that with spit and then pull it all down tight on top of the hook just like this. This is a really good knot for beginners. This is the knot that I started with and the one I suggest if you're just starting out, but the next knot on the list is even better than this one. This knot right here is my favorite knot, and it comes in 2 variations, and it's known as one of the strongest knots in the world. This is the polymer knot. First, you're going to take your line, stick it through the eye of the hook. Then you're going to go back through the eye of the hook the opposite direction, just like this, to where you make a loop. As you can see in my right hand, I have a loop right there. You're going to want to pull out some line to make it about even, just like this. Then you're going to take that loop you made, and you're going to swoop it around the tag line and the main line, just like this. Once you get to this point, then you're going to grab your little loop you made and stick it through the tag line and main line loop. Next, take your hook or your bait and then stick it through that loop you just put through, just like this. Then go ahead and wet the line with some saliva and tighten it all down. Sometimes that loop will jump over the eye. You just push it back like this and then pull your line tight. As you can see, it keeps jumping. There we go. And this by far is the strongest knot I use and my favorite. The next knot is the exact same knot, but it's called the double polymer knot. It's very simple, same situation like we just had before. The only difference is you're going to double it up. I like to use this for glide baits or stronger, heavier baits. Even if I'm using live bait like bluegill heads or anything like that, catfishing, I always use this knot for that. You do the same thing, take your little loop, loop it around, and then pull it through the loop you just made with the main line and the tag line. The only difference is right here, you're going to do that twice. You're going to go ahead and take that little hoop you made and stick it through again. Once you repeat that wrap, you're going to go ahead and take your hook or your bait and you're going to stick it through that little bitty loop you made. Again, wet this down with some saliva and then cinch it all down tight together. Sometimes you'll see bunching like this, and that's just because you need to pull either the main line or the tag line by itself. This knot right here is the strongest knot and my favorite knot out of every knot I've ever tied, and it's good for everything. I've never had this knot fail on me, and that's why I continue to use it today. Just make sure it's cinched down really, really tight and you're good to go. This next knot is kind of a sleeper knot, and not a lot of people know about it. It is called the non-slip loop knot. This is good if you want to give a lure a little bit of action, and here's how you do it. You make a little loop in your line, just like this. Then you'll go ahead and take your tag in and stick it through the eye of your hook or your bait. You're going to want to pinch right next to that loop on your main line and then start to wrap it. I recommend doing about 9 to 10 wraps on this one, just because it's going to be a loop knot and you want that to be solid. Take your tag in, stick it through the little loop you made, go ahead and wet it down with some saliva, and then pull it tight in the opposite directions, pulling the hook and the line away from each other, just like this. And as you can see, no saliva, so this knot's not sliding. So let me fix that really quick. There we go. and there you go. I recommend using this knot for like jerk baits and crankbaits, stuff like that, because you don't want that knot to be up against the bait. It'll lose some of the action if it's too tight down. So this loop knot negates that. And it's a really, really good versatile knot to use for lures and any kind of hard baits like that. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for today's video. Just a quick little tackle tutorial. 4 different knots that are very, very strong, very easy to do, and will help you save a lot of money on glide baits and also help you catch more fish. If you guys like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.